So I just started playing disc golf this summer. And I started getting disc from Hastings or our local bike store. But I wanted to upgrade to a different brand of disc. And I started selling all my disc once the winter hit and it got colder, and we started playing a little less. But last night we went to my parents' house and did an early Christmas. And they surprised me with a gift, and what they got me was this box, which is one of the 20 packs of Misprint disc from dynamicdisc.com. If you're like me, you've wondered, you know, is it a good assortment of disc? What am I going to get into? So what I thought I'd do is do like a fake unboxing and just show you all the discs that I got in this box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this box and take out each disc and show you what I actually got and show you the disc. The first disc I got was this this Enforcer. I think it's just optoplastic. It's just a misprint. It's kind of in an X shape right there. It's an Enforcer. Next I got a Felon. I was really looking forward to trying out this Felon when I switched to dynamic disc. And I'm really excited that I got it in this box so I could try it out. I don't throw very fast, and this is a low speed, but it's really overstable. And I'm excited to see how this will work out on the course for those times I really need to turn left. Next I got a Escape. My first Latitude 64 disc I got was a River. And it's a low speed like this with a lot of glide, the same, and so is this Escape. But what this is, it's more overstable than the River. The River is kind of understable, so I'm excited to try this out. I mean, it also says Moonshine here. I don't know if that's a kind of plastic or, I don't know. See my ignorance there? But this is an Escape, and by the numbers, I'm excited to try it. This is a Diamond. It's got a pretty crazy misprint going on there. At a crazy angle, and because the stamp is so busy, it just looks just crazy. But my wife has one of these, and she likes to use that. So she was excited that she might get to have another one. But this is an optoplastic, and I've never really thrown one, and who knows, I might find a use for it and throw it. I also got this misprinted Trilogy Challenge disc, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, what kind of disc is this? I flipped it over and it says it's a Thief on the back. And so I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm going to throw it and I assume it's going to be awesome. This is a Westside Hatchet, and it looks to be like it's a low speed with a lot of glide, but it looks like it's just going to be a straight shooter. And it's got this, it's nice and domey, a fairway driver. And I think I'm going to be able to throw this pretty well. It's got the VIP plastic. I think that'll be a good one. I got this Renegade. It's a little faster, but not super fast, and it's got a good bit of glide on it. So I'm sure this will find a place. It's in the Lucid plastic. This will be. I'm going to throw it and see how it does for me. I got this Westside disc, and just looking at it, I am not sure how to throw or how to pronounce it. It's got these two swords on it. It's a Speed 12. You know why I can't pronounce it is it looks to be in a different language, even on the numbers here. But it looks to be a Speed 12, a glide, or a lifto. I guess this might be Swedish, huh? A 5, and it doesn't look to have any low speed, and it's got a 2 fade. So this will be interesting. I'm not sure what this is called, so that'll be a fun one to try out and figure out what that is. All right, I got this King, and this is a really fast driver with a good amount of glide on it. And so I'm excited to try this. I think I'll probably use it a lot for like tomahawks and maybe some sidearms. But we'll see. I think I don't throw this fast, but I think there's a place in my bag for a fast disc. It's in that VIP plastic too. This is a Westside World. It's about the same speed-wise as that King, but it's got a little less glide, but it's more overstable. So we'll try those two out and see how they do for me. Man, my arm is not fast enough right now for that, but I'm sure I'll grow into it one day, and I'm sure I can find a spot for this with different kinds of throws. So, all right, this is an Opto Claymore. I was reading the other day on something to replace a Buzz, and I had the Buzz SS, and I really like that disc, and it always goes just right where I want it, and I can throw it well. So I was looking for something to replace it, and a lot of people said the Claymore would be a good one. So I'm excited to try it. It's in that Opto plastic. This is a River. The first disc I've had from Latitude 64 was a River, in the Opto plastic, and this one's got this neon green color in the stamp. So I already have a River, but it's good to have this as a backup. And maybe if I hear when they beat in, they do act a little different, so maybe it can have two different Rivers for different shots. This is a Trident. It's the Opto plastic. I like the misprint on that. It looks kind of cool. It's just it's a misprint, but it's very symmetrical. It looks cool, but it's an overstable driver. And I'll try that out and see how it goes. Alright, this is a Hex Mislin. I am not sure how this is going to go for me. I was reading some reviews and stuff and watching videos on this, and it looks like it's going to be way too fast for me. But I'm going to give it a whirl and see what it's like. It's an interesting disc, and it's got this Hex stuff on it, and I'll give it a whirl, and if I just hate it, then maybe I can trade it for something else that I like. So, Hex Mislin. Alright, this is a Suspect. Just a overstable mid-range disc, and I've never had an overstable mid-range disc. I've just had a straight shooter. So this will be interesting to try, and I'm sure I'll get some good shots from this. Alright, this is a Truth. This is the other disc people were saying would be good to replace a Buzz. The rim is a lot different than that Claymore or Buzz, but I guess this is the one they made when they were trying to replace the Buzz. So this will be interesting to try. By the numbers, it looks pretty close, and it's got this soft plastic. It's kind of grippy. I don't know what it's called. Maybe Classic, but it's interesting. So the Truth. I got another Truth. It's in this Lucid plastic, and it looks to be an Eric McCabe. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but his silhouette and a little autograph thing on there. But from what I was reading, this is the disc they made for him when he was coming over to Dynamic Disc to replace the Buzz. So this one, I like the feel of this a lot more than the other one, and I'm sure I'll be throwing that a lot. So another Truth. So this is a Saint, and it's in the Opto plastic. It's an overstable control driver. Doesn't have the numbers on this one, so I'm not exactly sure, but that's about what I'm throwing is fairway or control driver these days. So I'm sure that it'll have a place in my bag, and I'm sure I'll like this one. So that's the Saint. All right, this is a Westside Harp, and it's just it's a putter, and it looks like it's an overstable putter. So I'll be trying this one out. It's got a good glide on it. I need to start learning how to use a putter just for throwing it, maybe even off the tee sometimes. This might be a good one for that. As I'm switching over, and even before, I haven't really found a putter that I just love. or just haven't stuck to. And so I've got a few putters here, and I'm glad that I did, because I'll have the chance to try a bunch of different ones. And once I do, I want to get a bunch of the same putters so I can really practice, because I suck at putting and I need to get a lot better at it. So I'm excited to try some different putters. This is the Harp. And if you're counting, this is the last disc that I got here in this 20 pack, and it's a ruby. So one of these other ones in the easy to throw line. And this is the putter my wife has, and I've actually used it and I like it. I like this feel of the plastic on it. It's an opto plastic for a putter, and I kind of like that more than a soft, I think. But I'll be trying this out. It's the Ruby and Opto line. Well, I got two more things in the box, and that is I got this Trilogy sticker. It's kind of the Trilogy signal or symbol. I kind of think of, because I'm a Christian, I think the Trilogy symbol in Christianity, that's the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It's the same symbol that was on the spine of my Bible actually growing up, but it's got the Latitude sign, the dynamic disc, and the Westside sign in there. So I'm sure I'll put this on the back window of my truck. So that's the sticker. The other thing I got was this Trilogy bag tag, or the Trilogy Challenge 2014 bag tag. So they just threw those two things in there just for fun, I guess. So that's those two things. So that's all the discs I got in my Misprint 20 pack. If you're like me, you didn't know what you'd be getting into, and you kind of don't. But there is a good assortment of discs. I think I only got the one repeat disc, which was the Truth, but they were in such different plastics, and even the mold felt a tiny bit different. So I'm excited to try all these. I also got two more discs for Christmas, and I'll show you those too, just because we're here, so why not? So my wife told my mom that I wanted some putters, so she picked up, or I guess she looked online at some different reviews or something, or a poll, and saw a lot of you guys like the Judge, and so she picked that up, and I'm excited to try it out. It looks like it's just going to fly straight and just go right where I put it. Now if I can just put it in the right spot, you know, just right in the basket, that would be great. And the last disc I got, I've putted with this before, and I think it's the disc, I think it's the putter for me. I think it's what I'm going to go with down the line. But it's a Pure, and it's the Zero medium plastic, 174 grams, and so I'm excited to throw this and see how I like it compared to the other ones. Now I've thrown this at my brother-in-law. He has a lot of Pures, and they have a little a course there at their house. So I've been playing with these, and I really like them. And I expect that this one is going to be my main putter going on, but I'm excited to try all these other ones. So. Well, that's all the discs I got for Christmas. I'm excited to go out and play and try all these new discs, and I look forward to seeing you out there. You have a great one, and keep discing.